Good morning, YouTubers. This is Dave Funk at Dark 30 in the morning. I got my organic energy drink. I'm gonna need it for today. It's gonna get busy. Just a little bit of prayer this morning. I talk to God a lot on my way to work and like to get His direction. And one of the things that I believe is kind of strong on my heart this morning is to convey the idea of what's called, and this is a friend of mine, or one of my mentors, L.A. Marzulli. He's got this term, he calls it fallen angel technology. And we get this from the book of Genesis, where the fallen angels had taught man the arts of metal, herbs, sorcery. They taught man some things. They taught what was called forbidden knowledge. And the reason it was forbidden was because that the attributes of these teachings caused man to make war, obviously made weapons with, the arts of metals and stuff. So there's just some stuff that man does not know how to handle. One of these things is nuclear weapons. This was not something that man just thought of, guys. If you look in history, and this is a very interesting one, and you need to investigate. People, you need to get off your bottoms. Instead of maybe going fishing and doing this, and going hunting and going skiing, whatever, or going to the NFL, watching a football game, you need to sit down and you need to have a firm understanding of where the root of things really comes from. Okay? Now, yes, this stuff was done in the book of Genesis, but another place that it's happening is, like I said, in the German War. Hitler dispatched people to the Antarctic, whatever. There's also a story about a General Admiral Byrd. A lot of interesting things are happening in this scenario. And when Hitler's expedition came back, these guys had some of the most, it was basically jet technology and some other technologies that did not exist prior to them. What? You go down to the Antarctic and all of a sudden you got technology to produce these, basically a weapon of mass destruction. And I will tell you this, man does not know how to handle properly nuclear energy. I don't believe for 1 minute, or atomic energy, I don't believe for 1 minute he was meant to, because the downfall of any mistake is so catastrophic. And, look at Fukushima. Oh my gosh, we're still reaping the bennies of that just because of an all-natural disaster. So what happens is once we win the war, all these scientists who have committed war crimes with like the Nazis and the SS squad, whatever, these guys are given, basically they're taken to the United States and they're put in these compartmentalized think tanks, whatever. And all of a sudden the United States, of course, starts benefiting from these technologies. There's also a gentleman who practiced Satanism. I want to say near Area 51. This guy's coming out of there with like all this rocket technology. People, we need to open up our eyes. Things are not, absolutely not, what you think they are. You have got to get an understanding and put things in the proper perspective. not what the government is telling you, not what the government has deemed as proper history, because it's not. You know, oh my gosh, here's just a case in point. Look at what the government has told you is safe and all this stuff, and now we're finding, you know, that the flu shot and the polio shot are all got some major issues with them that are like bad for your health. And here's another one. The government wants to shut down something that might be all natural because it doesn't qualify underneath the Food and Drug Administration as a drug. All natural stuff that can cure cancer. You need to get a grip on what reality really is. And all these things that are this type of technology, this is fallen angel technology. These things were not supposed to do this. So entities, you know, it don't matter whether you believe me or not. You know what? You breathe air and you don't see it. And it'll affect you. I tell you what, it'll affect you if it disappears. I believe in God, therefore I must believe in His Word. I can't take half of it, say, oh, I like this half, and dismiss the rest of it. I need to believe the Word of God. And when I do this, it's going to give me a proper perspective as to what's really going on, so that I can be prepared to give an answer for what I believe. And the evidence is really all there, folks. The evidence is absolutely all there. You just need to dig deep enough, find it for yourself, and quit falling for the lies. Do some digging. Skip that spare time thing that, you know what, is really a time thief, and get yourself educated. God bless you guys. I hope you have a great day. Thanks.